too. Hey, who's all here? Sorry I'm late, y'all. I'm working with a migraine, so I ain't gonna be on here too long. But I still want to come in and see my peeps. So how y'all doing this Monday? Hey, Quiet Storm, how you doing? Oh shoot, I hit the mic. My bad. Oh, I ain't get my booster shot yet. I keep forgetting. Child, the office give me too much work to do to where I can't even figure out a day to take off just to get it. And that's a damn shame. I got sent some training today I gotta do. Mm-hmm. Are you getting sleepy? Because I know with the regular shots we was getting, everybody had to take a day off just to sleep. Hey Tina, how you doing, friend? Are you feeling better? I've been praying for you. That's what I thought was gonna happen with the booster. You sure can. I got you. Tina, you want to ask a question? Let me turn this off. Good. Because if you your email, so I could send you a copy of a recipe for shrimp and corn soup, or some or a hot toddy that'll help clear out that stuff. Let me see. What's your question, Quiet Storm? Is suing the job an option, and what? Okay, I got you. All right. Okay, Quiet Storm. I'm gonna start with you. Is suing the job an option? I don't have my runic tarot near me. Okay, so let's start with this deck. You sure can, Ryder. I got you. Am I saying your name right? Yeah, what I'm gonna start doing is from the lives, I'm gonna break them down into like individual videos. So if y'all don't want that to happen with y'all videos, just let me know in the comment section during the live and I won't do it. But everybody else, it may get breaking down into like little sample readings. I got you, Yvette. Hey, boo, how you doing? How the family? All right, so let's see. Give me something. Time to give rather than take, and have faith in your dreams. But if your dreams are telling us them, then and I open up this one. That's good. You got goblins. And then this one wanted to come out with metamorphosis. Alrighty. Okay. Okay, so if you decide to sue the job, it would definitely bring about a change in the office. With the Devil card and the Wheel of Fortune coming out. I didn't mean to flip that like that. With the Four of Pentacles. That's just basically saying that you want your money. Well, maybe it was meant for it to come out that way. They don't want to give you your money, that's for sure. And look like they've been giving you some type of sob story with the Five of Cups. So, and you just sitting there like, okay, whatever. But with the Ace of Swords, it's definitely saying to seek. I believe that this spirit is saying, yeah, go look into seeking um legal advice on how to handle them at work from now on. Hey, Nene Boo, how you doing? I just heard trickery. Yeah, definitely seek legal advice so you could get a balance on things. Because once you start dealing with your money and people treating you disrespectfully, that's the only word that's coming to mind right now. It's best for you to seek legal options just so you won't be acting on emotions, and you'll have some concrete information to back up what you're feeling. You get what I'm saying? That's what spirit is saying right now. So you know for sure, because then sometimes when, even if you in a union, sometimes your union can still be involved with the company. Okay. So with the Death card coming in reverse, this is just a warning that once you start taking the steps to go a legal route of getting your money, there's no turning back. Okay. Because once you get the Eight of Wands coming out, they're just following everything I'm saying. Receiving. Once you go that way, then it's really going to get the ball rolling on whether you get your money and then how they treat you afterwards. You know that you're for sure that you're protected. I mean, they have laws against whistleblowing and protecting people and stuff like that. But you still want to make sure that you're okay, because they do have ways of letting you go or forcing you out the door when when it comes to suing your employer. But I say go for it. Just make sure you get some top concrete advice before you serve them with them papers. Okay, because you've been trying to do it on your own and it's just not working. Plus they overworking you. So now it's just time for you, because I know you a Libra. It's time for you to just go ahead and pull that sword out and do what you got to do. And what's this card coming out? And maybe that's what you need. Legal advice. Maybe that's also what you need to get other people involved too. And if they get sued on it, there's chances that it won't happen again. Yeah. Again, go to the lawyer so you can get another perspective on it. Okay. Yeah, it's time for you to go another route. And Queen of Pentacles. This look like you will get your money with this Queen of Pentacles coming out. So Spirit is saying if you decide to sue, The money will come. It will take a load off of you from feeling like you're dealing with it on your own. But just stand 10 toes deep in it. Don't let nobody make you feel like you wrong for what you did, because you just trying to get what's owed to you. All right. And in the end, if you decide to sue, everything's gonna work out in your favor in the end. All right. Hope that helps, ma'am. Oh, it did. Cool. Nay, did you want a reading? Right now, I'm finna get on Tina's reading. She said she just want a general reading, didn't matter which deck. So I'm gonna use the Moonology deck on you. Let's see what type of spirit message you got going for you, Tina. Hey 12, how you doing? I told y'all I'm gonna count it so my brain, it kind of shuts down when it comes to numbers when I get off from work. So I like you 12, but I don't appreciate you having me do math right quick. This is my fun time. Okay, what's the message for Tina? Spirit team, what message would y'all like to give to Tina? A new start is coming. And I do believe there is a new moon coming around the corner, beginning of February. So you need to ask yourself, what do you need to release before you start this new moon? Because new moon is starting something fresh. Hey, Marley. Anything else coming out of this deck? That's all Spirit want to say from this one. Alrighty. Ooh. Let's see what other kind of information we got coming out here. So let's get some sign. Ooh, okay. All right. Reason why you need to release, because there's you got something that an idea, or I just heard business maybe, that you've been thinking about that you need to kind of unlock for yourself. Do some research to see if you can get it done. What's this that just came out? Completion. Okay. So whatever you got some debt weight around you that you need to let go of. And once you do that, once you figure out what you need to release with this new moon, it's going to unlock some energy for you to, maybe you have some ideas and stuff that you want to work on, but you don't have people support you, like talking about it. But we're going to dig further into it. Which tarot deck do I want to use? I feel like some fabulous energy. Let's use this deck. Even if it's not a business, I feel like it's something that's meant for you, that you always been wanting to work on, but you don't want to tell nobody about it because it's so different from what you normally do. Okay. This is the Queen of Cups coming out in reverse, which again is saying that it's something that you holding close to your chest and it's time for you to let it out. Okay. You got the Two of Cups coming out. So that could be, you will get some support from Boo. Almost as if he know it's something that you want to do. You probably joked about it, but he something that you really want to do. Okay. This is the Hangman, followed by the Death card, followed by the Star card. Again, time for you to see things from a different light. That new moon energy coming out. Death card releasing something, and then the Star. This is Temperance. I'm sorry. Temperance coming out saying that by you releasing this energy, you get the balance that you need to a restoration of your energy so you can work on this new project. Okay. Let's get some more. Talk to me. Some people are going to be mad about it with this Three of Swords, but that's all right. Because again, this Three of Wands coming out is something that you... it's like, I don't know what Spirit is telling you. Something that you've been going back and forth on about should you end something with somebody or should you just let go of something, and Spirit is telling you yes. I don't know how many times you've been trying to deny that's what you're supposed to do. You got straight threes coming out with the Three of Pentacles. So let's see what that's about. Go through my signs deck. You are in the zone. Express your true, authentic self. So yeah, it's time for you to step out and be who you're supposed to be. Then once you do that with the Four of Wands, you'll be in your happy place. You almost be working with your inner child. This is something you thought about doing for a long time. It's going to bring in some money to you for sure. Girl, Tina, get a journal and just start, or just take 2 sheets of paper or whatever you need and just start dumping out ideas. Again, this is you releasing people, walking away from some dead energy. Anything else, Spirit? You got any other messages you want to tell her other than just walking away? Because you done said that so many times. I think she's sick of me now. Okay, you got the Two of Wands in reverse, and then the Nine of Cups coming in reverse, which is just basically saying that that sometimes we may not like it, but sometimes you may have to let things go in order to make room for your blessings to come through. Sometimes we're just overcrowded with too many stale energy and stale vibes around us, and that's why we can't receive the blessings that we need. Okay, so overall this is a good reading. It's just telling you to make room for some new ideas, some new vibes to come through, and it gives you more room to work on things that you need. And sometimes it could be just as simple as cleaning out a room in the house where you got a lot of stuff. Like, I'm a pack rat, so I have stuff in corners that I know I need to get rid of. But once I do that, it just makes it feel like it's easier for me to breathe in the house. So just start off with something like that, just as simple as cleaning out a corner in the house. Okay? 12, I can get you on the list with no problems. I hope that helped you, Tina. You're welcome. And let me know how it turns out. Now, next is Rada. So, Rada, what's your question? What's your question, boo? Oh, Lord, what I did with the moon out that you did? it's at 17. See, you making me do too much math. I ain't got time. Mr. Roman numerals. Okay. Rada wants to know what's coming up next for my connection with Rish during the next 2 weeks. Okay. Let's see. We are in no contact. What's going on between Rada and Rish? What's going on between Rada and Rish? Ooh, y'all got my eye jumping. I know that much. Rada. Okay. Anything else? Okay. All right, Rada. Y'all not talking now, but y'all will be talking soon. But the lust isn't there. I will say take your time with him, because right now you don't trust him. That's the reason why, or vice versa. Everything is frigid with you guys right now. So in order for things to move in a more productive space in your relationship, to where y'all feel like it's actually building towards something, for you guys to really have genuine desires for each other, y'all have to learn how to trust each other again. Let's see what's going on with him. Check out his energy. Tell me about Rish's energy. Got the Devil card again, followed by the Ace of Wands, followed by the Four of Wands. It seems like right now with Rish is just having a good time. Okay. He's just really enjoying himself, and it seems like every once in a while he may pop in with a message just to say hey, just to see how you doing. But will it go any further? Let's see. Got the Fool card coming out. So if it does decide to go further, child, he got secrets, and you're gonna have to do some work with this Eight of Pentacles to find out what it is. So that's why there's no trust there. One, he's keeping secrets, so you're gonna have to do some digging. You may have to when he does decide to message you, it's going to try to act like it's not, it's new. He wants a fresh start, probably want to try to pick up from where he left off, but look like there's some secrets going there. So you may have to do some digging to really find out what's going on. Okay. This could be you or another female in the picture. That's what the secret is. If you are a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. If not, there's another female in the picture for sure that he tends to go to a lot. Okay. So whoever this fire sign female is, that's who he's attracted to the most. And there he is popping up there. Okay. But at the end of the day, with this Nine of Pentacles coming out, you have to remember that you are the prize, okay? Just because there's another person in the picture or he's hiding secrets from you doesn't change that you deserve the best in a relationship. You get what I'm saying? This is what this card is popping out to remind you. Now I'm getting drawn to this fountain right here. So you have some other blessings and probably some more love popping out somewhere else too within these 2 weeks. So I say within these 2 weeks, you still enjoy yourself, have a good time. And if you go out on a date or, you take pictures with some guys or whatever, and you have fun with them, don't feel bad about it because he doing the same thing. You get what I'm saying? So, then you got Ace of Pentacles down at the bottom. So just continue to do you, boo. And if he decide to show up again, then it's like, okay, hey, but you don't have to respond. Let him do his thing. Okay, I'm gonna keep this deck for when I need to figure out what's going on with these fellas in their brains. Who next? Yvette. You here, mama? What's your question, Yvette? And general reading? Okay. Let's go. Okay, I got you, Nana. All right. General reading for Yvette. What message do you have for Yvette, Spirit? Okay. Luck is on your side. Ooh. I'll read these in reversals. You're good enough and hold your vision. All right. Anything else? That's a whole lot. But that's all right. We're going to break it down. Okay. Luck is on your side. You're good enough. Hold your vision. Adjustments are required and your commitment is being tested. All right. So, whatever you are second guessing yourself about, Yvette, this is what Spirit is telling you. You're doing the right thing. Okay. It may not feel like it with these adjustments that's coming on and whatever is making you second guess yourself, but you need to hold fast on what you're doing. Okay. I don't know why your energy just makes me so playful. I'm gonna pull out Big Bertha. Ooh. Okay. We got 10 of Swords, followed by the King of Wands, followed by the 6 of Swords. Hey, Canapria, did I get it? How you doing? Yvette, yeah, you could be added to the list, boo. With this card, I'm getting the energy that you're doing everything you can. You're doing that superwoman energy. You volunteering and you stepping up to do things, and everybody has their eye on you, almost as if they're waiting for you to fail. Okay, but you're in your Queen of Wands energy, standing tall, and make sure that you do everything as best as you see fit. Okay. And when it comes to the Queen of Wands, even though she's resting, she has this staff ready to attack if need be. Okay, so, and this Six of Wands is just telling you when you get ready to attack, you may have to take some of these swords that you have, some of these things and ideas that you have, or these truths that you have to say over here, and use them wisely as you move forward. Okay. Hey, Erica, how you doing? Let's get some more. All right, we got the World card coming out with the Lovers card. So yeah, you're trying to make things better for your family unit or the people that you care about the most. This is your spirit team also saying that they have your back at this moment. Okay, so you're just like Tina in the beginning of a cycle change yourself. But with the Six of Cups coming out, I feel like normally the Six of Cups is about like going through childhood feelings and a little bit of give and take, but I don't get that energy from that. With the Nine of Swords, I feel like you just driving yourself crazy, mama. But you got the strength to do it. With this Strength card coming out. And this card comes over. Yeah, just keep pushing. Remember who's important and who matters. Remember that you have to kind of make sure that your energy is up to par. Because if you can't, all you're going to do is overspin yourself. So you have a good support team around you. Is that you got some other people around you that ain't shit. But once you tear out those people who ain't shit, you good. You're doing the right thing. If this deck seems strange to everybody, this is just my RuPaul Drag Race deck. But yeah, mama, you fine. And as people watch you, you just show them how to do it. You show them how to do things the right way. Maybe some people around you like to be underhanded with their stuff, but you're going to show them how to do it right and how to do it with class. Okay. See, with the Nine of Cups coming out. So you hold tight to what you know is true. All right. Let me update the list. We got Rada. Then Nana came through. Then we had Kanapriya. And then Denise. Erica, did you want one? You welcome, mama. Just stay on your path. You know what you're doing. People like to give opinions, but you got to remember, opinions are sometimes not, they just words. If you ain't asked for it, then who cares? All right, 17. What's your... You making my head hurt with the Roman noodles. Roman numerals. 17. What's your question? A career reading? Where's my money oracle? Let's see. Tell me about the career for 17. While I'm thinking about it, you guys, I said it earlier, I'm going to start breaking down the lives into little sample short videos for each individual one. So if you don't want your reading to be pulled in a separate video from the live, just let me know in the comments so I won't do it. I'm not going to mention your name in the title, of course. What advice for 17? All right, 17. Maybe possible for someone to get written up in the office or fired. It's not you though, with this spark card coming out, but you need to be covering your ass at work. Okay. Or on your pursuit for work. You may need to check out some of these companies that if you're applying for jobs now, you may need to kind of do a little research on these companies to make sure you're not trying to get a job at somewhere where shit about to hit the fan, basically. Okay. I think you need to be like this cat sitting up top, paying attention to what's going on, because there's some underhanded stuff that they trying to put under the rug. And sometimes some businesses, they will like when some shit about to go down, they'll hire somebody new to come clean up the mess, and then unbeknownst to the new person, they the one that's gonna take the fall for the shit. So yeah, but let's dig a little deeper. Okay, you got the Ace of Wands coming out with the Lovers card, so this is definitely in reference to the office. Again, watch what you do. Any new task that's coming along, make sure that you are following policy procedures. If not, you better write it down to make sure that you're doing what somebody told you. In them emails, make sure you get confirmation that a supervisor told you to do that. That way you won't be moving on your own accord. You get what I'm saying? Again, with this Page of Swords, take notes. Queen of Swords coming out. Notice how she, even though she's accepting this invitation from this gentleman, she still got that sword ready to strike. Okay? So you need to be thinking wise. Think cautiously and wise about who you do projects with, who you hang out with outside of work. Because some people, they don't know how to distinguish friendships from work relationships. If this Lover card could be you getting involved with someone romantically at work, think twice about that. Make sure it's someone who can tell the difference. Like, look, just because I'm sleeping with you don't mean that I'm going to give you a free pass with some shit that you do at work. What else, Spirit? Six of Wands. Okay. As you start writing down and taking notes of things that people want you to do, or as you going through these interviews and you're researching any bad publicity or reviews that these company has, is going to work out in your favor, and you won't end up getting a job with somebody who's going to just set you up on some bullshit later on in the workplace. Okay. This is Two of Cups coming out. You need to make sure when you receive these job offers that you are on the same page with them. Ask every question that you need to, okay? Because you have to put yourself first. Even though you're working for these people, you got to make sure that you are getting, what's the word I'm looking for? Make sure the benefits fit the make sure that the benefits that you're getting are worth it. Make sure that the salary is worth you getting caught up in some bullshit. If you're the kind of person where you don't care, just as long as the money is right, make sure it's the right amount of money. Okay. Knight of Pentacles is a warning to move cautiously. Okay. followed by the Two of Wands. Again, do your research on these companies. Ten of Cups came out in reverse. It's not a bad thing for it to come out in reverse. It's just saying that it's going to take hard work. But once you probably not the kind of person to write everything down, but you have to realize that this is something that you have to do for long-term benefits, okay? Because sometimes one little task can turn around and mess up everything for your future. I mean, ask Tasha K. She was she made the decision to go after Cardi B and post those lies, admit that she was lying on the girl, and now look at her, she in court behind some bullshit. Okay, so with Ten of Pentacles, again, this is warning you that any little task can throw off of your path. Okay, it's not a bad card. It's just saying that if you decide to just disregard taking notes and making sure that you're covering your ass and you following the chain of command and make sure that they give you the okay, or they validate that this is something that they told you to do, you won't fuck up your future. Okay, one step can always lead to like 3 other steps. All right. And last thing you want to do is take one step and then you end up moving 3 steps backwards. All right. So then again, just be mindful of who you talk to. Four of Pentacles is just saying this is about your money. Okay. Your long-term investment in your life. All right. Okay. So that's what it's telling you as far as your career goes, 17. She really did. And I don't even know why she played that video, that recording of her talking to Lovely T, because that made matters worse. If you ask me, that was the last thing she needed to do, because that was her further admitting that she was just moving stuff around to make things fit what she wanted to say in that interview with Star Monroe. That's like playing poker, and that's like playing spade. No, playing poker and just playing with your cards face up. Once she did that, that was dumb. All right. Nana, I saw your question. Okay, trying to figure out if I should extend and work another 6 weeks. Okay. Let's see. I'm still confused on how Storm Monroe, how he got brought up in all of it. Okay, let's see. Hey, Rachel, I can add you to the list, Ma. All right. Wizard of Awareness. Anything else? Balancing Act. And Stuck in the Mud, but it came out in reverse. Anything else before I move further? I wasn't sure if you wanted to pop out. Ooh, okay. And flying. Okay. He is, but he throws me off, Yvette, because I think he's more of a Howard Stern type vibe for me, or a Rush Limbaugh. He just say shit. Only reason why I started watching Storm Monroe is because he did that interview with Jaguar Wright, but then after that everything went left. So when him and Jaguar Wright started beefing, I was like, okay, I'm over him. But anyway, he got a fascination with belts that just well, he used to say he had to get the strap. But Nana, you need to pay attention to, you need to sit down and write down the pros and cons of why you ready to go and why you should leave. Okay. Right now you're definitely going back and forth on it, but it looks like you're ready to go. Because the workload is too heavy for you. Maybe they trying to pile too much on you because you a temp worker. They want to work you like a full-time worker. But if the pay ain't right and it's too much for you, I would say start looking for another job. Okay, you should consider that. Now, just off for personal advice for me, I always tell somebody, make sure you have something else lined up before you quit. I am not the type of person, I am not this type of person that's going to tell you to quit your job. I'm not going to do that. But I'm definitely going to tell you to make sure that now it's time for you to plan to look for something. Okay? So let's see what's going on. It looked like during the interview they sold you a fake bill of goods. They told you that, oh, it's simple, you're gonna enjoy it here, we are a loving environment, and then it turned out that it was something that you just really can't stand. But you didn't find out the truth about things until after you decided to start working there. Okay. High Priestess with the Nine of Pentacles followed by the Four of Wands. Okay. Then once you got in, you started to see the truth of how everything was going. You're the kind of person that likes to sit back and pay attention. This even telling me that you're a loner in the office because, again, you're doing most of the heavy work. And everybody is acting like they really have other shit to do, but but that's not really what it is. All right, Nine of Pentacles is coming down. It's telling you it is a good idea for you to move along and prepare. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. So it's saying now is a good idea for you to start looking for another job. Now, you can extend for the next 6 weeks just so it'll give you some financial freedom to continue to look for another job. And then all you have to do is just put in your 2-week notice when it's time for you to leave. Okay. But right now, with this strength card, I feel like if you move too fast, well, it's in reverse. If you move too fast, you're gonna you're gonna lash out at these people. So yeah, that's the state of mind that you're in right now, and that's why Spirit is telling you to just slow down, okay? Because in your mind, you ready to just give them hell and tell them where to go, how to get off, and all of that. You got that sass right there in your throat, ready to tell them what to do. But Spirit is saying, hold on, okay? Because the Nine of Wands, he's overworked too, but he still has something to fall back on just in case things fall apart. And that's where you need to be at. Hey G1G, how you doing, boo? So at the end of the day, with the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Swords, it's saying, no, you're not happy where you're at. But make sure with the Four of Swords, it's always about taking a pause and getting a rest. If you feel like you have to leave the job now just to get you some rest, hopefully you have a security, financial security available to take care of your bills until you find another job. But if possible, please start looking for another job as you work there. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you have to make sure everything is balanced out. You can't overexpend yourself. So F card coming out. Yeah, it's time for you to just look for something else. Okay. If you're feeling like you're ready to go, Spirit is saying it agrees with you that it is time for you to leave. Okay. So just go ahead and start planning to move. This is just again the King of Wands saying that you is hella ready to go. All right. You are definitely, you probably, if you do have some fire sign in your chart, you're definitely ready to go. It's still talking. You got the card and the Hermit card. Yeah. That's some bullshit going on in the office that you just could care less about, and you are ready to go. Start looking. All right, Val. You welcome. Now I know somebody just came in asking for a reading, so let me update my list. Where is it? All right, who came in after Denise? Rachel? I know. I ain't losing no damn pen. Not that fast. Okay. We got Rachel. Then after Rachel, we have... Okay, thank you for coming in, Quiet Storm. Stay warm up there north in the glove state. Y'all made like a doggone mitten up there. I can't do that. Anybody after Denise came in asking for one? Hey, Maxie. I got you. All right. I got Canapria. You next. What's your question, Ma? I got one person ahead of you, Canapria. Then you next, Denise. So, Canapria, if you still here, what's your question? Get these out the way. Canapria, where you at? Denise, go ahead and write your question, and hopefully, Canapria will come up. Hey, Chrissy. Yes, it's still open. Oh, he done came creeping back. Okay, I don't know what Canapria is, so we can go ahead with you, Denise. I hit the mic again. All right, what's going on with Vincent? Why is he coming back? Thank you, Nana. He didn't. I ain't gonna say he slithered. I'm gonna give him benefit of the doubt. Depending on his cards, we're gonna say whether he walked his way in. If he rode in on a nice horse, or if he slithered his way back in. Let's see what's going on with Vincent. Well, Spirit has a lot to say. Okay, boo-boo. All right. He misses you and he wants to spend time with you, but he knows, I know, girl, ain't it saying a lot? All right. He definitely misses you. He's definitely attracted to you. And but he knows he has to move slow with it to get you to the spot where you want to like be involved with him again exclusively. Spirit is also saying just because he come back, you need to slow down. Don't have sex with him just yet. You need to be on the apprehensive side and truly find out why he's there. I mean, because if he's there just to, to um hook up with you, have sex with you, then you if that's what you want to do, cool. But you need to find out the reason why. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with hooking up with somebody just to get some release out, some stress release out. I am all for that. I just believe that everybody should have a mutual needs. Okay. So he must just got out of a karmic relationship. It don't matter. They ain't got nothing to do with you. What he was in before. It just matters what he do when he's around with you. Okay. So let's see. Because sometimes that's what people need to really focus on. And maybe that's why, okay, you saying that you really loved them before, and that's why Spirit is telling you to like slow down. Don't hop in the sack with them just yet, because you probably still have some of those feelings that are still lingering. And just because those feelings are there doesn't mean that you should actually act on it without evidence that it's okay to. Okay. Because everybody hates it when we realize after the shit hits the fan that the signs were there that the relationship wasn't working right. Okay. Because I know I'm the kind of person where I hate it when my friends and family come up to me. Well, I wanted to tell you, I saw this and I saw that. And I was like, well, shit, you could have. Should wake my ass the fuck up. All right, but let's see what his energy is. He is coming back, trying to get back into that space of, with the Six of Cups, like he's a friend coming to help out. But with the Page of Wands energy being in reverse, I feel like that's just more primitive, that primal attraction, trying to get that old thing back with that Wheel of Fortune energy coming out. What else is going on with Vincent? Tell me more of his story, or what's going on with him right now. The Five of Pentacles. This could be him being on a rebound right now. All right. He doesn't really have, with that Magician, he's being insecure. He has some insecurities right now, and he's just trying to go back to what feels safe. Let's see something else with this. Three of Pentacles is telling me that you need to pay attention. Okay. You may have to ask him some hard questions. Okay. Ace of Cups. Yep. You need to verify what your emotions about. The Hermit card is just him wanting to be anti-social. He's running away from something. He got something covered up that he don't want you to know about. You may have to ask him about a relationship from the past. So just ask him why he left, what's going on. Ask him what's going on right now with himself. Anything just to get him to start talking. It's time for you to start listening to what he's doing. The Emperor card coming out is just letting you know it's time for you to step up and take control of the relationship. Maybe before because you were so in love, it felt kind of nice just to have him controlling how everything went. But now it's time for you to step up in that role, because you don't want nobody to come in invading your good positive energy with some foolishness. Okay, so in order for you to have full control of your space, and you invite him in and then offer for him to leave when he's not acting right, then you need to just go ahead and leave him be. I think his karmic partner found some. Okay, again, that's not your problem. Whatever happened in that one. And like, if that's the reason why his karmic partner left, okay, all that matters is what he does in the partnership with you. Why is he there? What is he going to do? Okay. Does he have enough to help you to be a mate to you? Is he a good support system for you financially, emotionally, and all of those other things? Okay. So you need to talk to him and see what can he do for you, like the Janet Jackson song. What have you done for me lately? Okay. That's what you need to be thinking about with this guy. Okay. Haven't seen Kanye Priya come back, so we'll just leave her. Rachel, what's your question, mama? You're welcome. Okay, it's 8:30 my time. I'm gonna get off at 9:00. So in 45 minutes. What's your question, boo? Because I got a migraine. Yes, mama, keep me updated on Mr. Vincent. Why has E gone silent on me? He is someone new, spoke for a minute and then silence. Because that's what they do, child. I didn't mean to say it like that. Sometimes people have squirrel energy, but that don't have nothing to do with you. But let's just look into the cause. Let's see what's going on with E. Why did E disappear? Ooh. Unrequited. Okay. And that's another word form of just saying, yay, Bria, you can ask a question. Unrequited is just another way of saying one-sided relationship. One second, Bria. I added you to the list. Oh, I was good for that too. I was the kind of person where I will call or text you like 3 times, and if you didn't respond back, I just say, "Oh, the fuck well." But let's keep going. Then we have this at the bottom, followed by reserve and gains. All right. Okay, ma'am. This look like this just looked like you got to it. You he got nervous, okay, by the looks of it. This is just agreeing, confirming with you guys vibing. And then with nostalgia and exciting, you probably gave him a made it feel okay for him to kind of just lay down his guard and everything. And sometimes when you help people, when you give people an opportunity, it's kind of like meeting a representative. When you with somebody and they like when you go to the club, it's everybody's representative that's in there. But unfortunately, the real them kind of like, fortunately and unfortunately, the real person in them will start seeping out as they drink. It's like a what's a drunk mouth speaks sober thoughts or whatever. Not saying that he was drunk or high when he was talking to you, but just off of you, he got comfortable enough to where he can be himself, and he forgot, oh shit, um I got this image that I have to uphold with everybody, and he had to kind of go back into that. So and unfortunately, the only way he could do that is by distancing himself. So maybe throughout you guys' conversation, you found out some things about him that he normally doesn't tell people, and it just spooked him a little bit. Okay, so now that you know that um so maybe you need to go back and pay attention to the conversations you guys had to see if um you found out some inside information about him that you weren't supposed to. This looks like with this row right here, he is going to come back again, but you need to be on reserve to him and ask him, why did he disappear? Okay? Because you don't want him to be playing games with you, because it seems like he's going to start doing a thing that some guys do, where you end up kind of like what females do too. We kind of put people in the friend zone or the maybe zone, and we don't talk to them unless it's time to. We didn't really have a deep combo though. Mm, it could be. I don't know. You probably need to think back, and maybe there was like a one-liner there that opened the door for something. Something that he wasn't supposed to know, or he wasn't supposed to let out though, or he just felt comfortable around you that he possibly could let something slip. All right. Just because it doesn't feel deep, just because y'all not talking about philosophy and all these things, anything can slip out. All right. Maybe he relaxed with you and he was feeling you more than he normally likes to feel, feel for girls and stuff. Maybe he just was just a little more chill with you than with other girls. And it spooked the hell out of him. He can't really be. He probably. I don't know how to really put it. It's just some guys like they like to just be insecure and or act like they don't really have a vibe where they just act like they don't really care about girls. And they feel that asshole energy and act like they don't care. But he was truly interested with the conversation with you. That's what I mean. Okay, so he just likes you and he'll come back, but he's gonna try to come back as the representative that you met in the beginning. He's gonna try to do that, whatever, I don't care. uh like what's been a thing that's been going on TikTok right now, that's like a question that I've been seeing pop up. Like if a girl says, I would like to, I like you ask, hey, I want to come over and see you. Are you cool with me coming over? He'd be like, well, you could come over if you want to. And it's like, what kind of answer is that? I need a yes or no. Like, yes, I want you to spend time. I want to see you. Not just so you can come over if you want to. You get what I'm saying? All right, but let me go a little further and see what's going on with Mr. Yes, you don't pursue. You're not the hunter. You don't. No. 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 See, reserve came out. You need to chill. I added you, Chrissy. Okay, Christian, that's good. But why you said that though? Let me know. Elaborate on that. Where that came from. Yeah. You with the Hierophant, Page of Pentacles, and the Magician. When that conversation happened with you guys, Rachel, he was able to chill. He was able to just let his guard down a little bit, and you just threw him for a loop. Okay? Like, I don't know if his name is High Priestess energy coming out. He just got caught up in all of your feminine energy and you just got him to relax. Okay, you just got him to relax a little bit too much. You was in your queen energy. All right, maybe somewhere along the line he felt that he was, when you was a good loop or a bad loop. What you mean loop? It's not, it's a bad loop for him but a good loop for you. Okay, basically you charmed him. Okay, you got under his skin. He don't know how to process that he can actually be feeling somebody. Maybe he's used to having his, not getting his feelings involved with somebody just off a simple conversation. Maybe he wanted to talk to you again and he found himself thinking about you. Meaning when I say you got him caught up in a loop, you just got him caught up. You got him caught up in his feelings to where he can't really fake the funk with you. He has to keep it real with you. Basically, that's what I'm saying. All right. And he just knows that about you. He can't run game on you. So he has to just go and strategize and figure out what to do. Okay. Basically, you pulled the Beyonce on Jay-Z. Okay, Jay-Z was a player. He wasn't trying to settle down with nobody. He was saying that in all of his songs. What's that song? Girls, girls all over the world and shit like that. But then next thing you know, when he did the song with Pharrell on and fronting. Exactly. Okay, that's what this is saying. He got to come to you correct. That's all. That's all. So don't stress, girl. Spend your time waiting on another king to come along. Just know you charming, girl. That's all. Maybe he just liked the sound of your voice and that just got him. Instead of you doing, boy, you so crazy. You was like, okay, yeah. What else? You was forcing him to talk. You're welcome. Who asked? I got you, Chrissy. I got Bria B. Making sure I got everybody. Maxie, I'm ready for you. We got 45 minutes left into the live. You wouldn't have walked away if she said that. You remember Yvette? Now look at him. See? Christian is telling you they got some real dudes out there where if you kind of just open up and relax, they will stay around. But some guys, they just want they not used to that. It's like, what's this? You got me thinking about you when I wake up in the morning, want to send you a good morning text. I don't do that shit. What the fuck is this? And they got to figure out, they got to process those emotions. So just chill. Intern career in the next 3 months. Let's see. Christian, did you want to read? How do I see your career? So what's going on with Maxie's career within the next 3 months? Let's see what's going on. All right. Need a little bit more. Oh, okay, cool. Well, I like your input. Please, okay? Just because it's a lot of females in here does not mean that a man can't speak up and say what he wants to say. This is not one of them. This is not a man hating club over here. Okay, we got some synchronicities coming up here. Wow, I have never had this happen before. What is going on with you, Maxie? Okay, Maxie, you have be on the lookout for an email or some type of Chirac. Ooh, Miss Glam. Readings are free, but donations are accepted. Okay. If you want to donate, I can give you my information after this reading so you can send it to me. But readings are free, and I just add you to the list. If you want to bump in the list, then you have to give a donation to do that, though. But anyway, you're going to get some type of correspondence, some type of communication that's going to spark some energy in you to do what you've been thinking about doing, if the career that you in. I do, Erica. It's just 8:20, so I got time. Well, 9:20 your time, but Eastern time. Yeah, you could be added to the list. I got you. I'm gonna call you Miss Glam, okay? And Erica. All right. So you're gonna get some type of correspondence, basically, that's gonna have you deciding on your next career move in current time. With cosmic plan coming out, it's definitely something that you want to do. So now is the time for you to start planning a transition into this. Okay. All right. You had these synchronicities coming out, which is saying pay attention to the new people entering your life. Take time to balance your time and energy in existing ones. All right. So it's time for you to also start rearranging things around, kind of free up some time. Look to see what you got going on that you don't need to be paying attention to. Prioritize right now. Okay. Make room for this new energy New opportunity coming through. Completion of a cycle is near. All right. Then you have this one, wisdom, wake up call, time to move into a new direction. So that's what's going on with you within the next three months. You got some new opportunities coming through. While I was shuffling, I heard T.I.'s song, If It Ain't About the Money. And it was at that line of the song. But you was like, nah, I ain't trying to hear what you saying. Bitch nigga miss me with it. I know that was one thing I was hearing the most. So like whoever coming up to you with, you just gonna be too busy for the bullshit. Basically, Maxie. You need to be hella focused on this new transition that you got coming on. All right. Again, this is a time for planning with the Knight of Pentacles coming out. A lot of people got that. That must be the theme for the night. It's time for people to start planning. Get some, with this new email that's coming in, do some research to find out what's going on with it. What is it all about? Is it legit or is it a scam? All right. Judgment card coming through. With it being in reverse, is just saying that you're going to have to let go of some things. You're already an independent person, but there's something more that you want with this falcon sitting right here. Is that a falcon or is that a hawk? That's a hawk. I'm glad it's interesting. But let's see what else is going on here. What's this? Queen of Pentacles. I don't know if you are a male or a female, but see the transition from the Knight to the Queen? Clarifying that transition card that came out. So you definitely need to make some moves. Maybe some people that you have to turn away from, and they're not gonna like the decision that you make, but that's okay. With the Magician card coming out, that is just you making sure with this next move, everything will be in place for you. This is something that you meant to do, something that you have been manifesting for a while. Another word for manifesting is putting faith in, okay? 5 of Cups. If you are bored about something right now, you're about to break out of that, okay? Feeling a little bit depressed or out of whack. 2 of Swords. If you've been avoiding a decision that you're supposed to make, now is the time to do it. 8 of Swords. Don't get into the space of feeling like you can't get out of it. That card fell all the way over there. Can I reach it? Shit. 7 of Cups. You have a lot of ideas that's popping up through your head all the time. Why your cards want to fall on the floor? And now it's just time for you to make those decisions. With the King of Cups energy in reverse, to me, that's similar to the King of Swords. Of you're not an emotional person. So even as you make these decisions, dropping people, or when you start prioritizing stuff and people probably come up to you all upset, like, why are you making these strange decisions? What is going on? And they may cry or boohoo or whatever, trying to get your emotions involved into something. You're not that person, okay? Again, if it ain't about the dollars, you can care less. I ain't mad at you. 10 of Wands, you're just that way because you done been through some shit and you just didn't had enough with it. You've been pulling the load a little bit too long, and now it's time for you to start reaping the benefits of said load, okay? That's card being the transition coming up again. All right. You're bored with where you are now, and you're giving yourself literally 3 months to figure out what your next move is. Okay. And the Sun card coming out at the end, just stating this is a good move. Okay. So that's what you're doing in 3 months, baby. You basically, Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. You making moves, Papa. That's what you doing. Okay. Remember me when you make the moves, because I want to just say, I know him. Okay. All right. Maxie, I hope this helps you. Be on the lookout. So don't be too surprised you start seeing 222 or 555 or not. Be on the lookout for synchronicities. On the calendars, on your watch, that just means you on the right path. That's your spirit team letting you know you're doing a good job. Keep going, keep pushing. All right. That's just not for Maxie. That's everybody. Chrissy, what's your question, Ma? Hey, Haley. How you doing, boo? Is Chrissy still here, y'all? Like y'all know, like y'all in the room next to her. You welcome. Okay, what's your question, Ma? Thank you, Yvette. Should I try a dating app to find love? It's possible. I think we all had some interesting situations from a love app. So let's see. Should Chrissy try a love app? I like that. Okay. All right. We got boundaries, kissing, beauty, games, teas, and stimulants. All right. Spirit is saying go for it, but you need to be mindful that you set boundaries on there. I mean, because let's just be real, there are tons of people on there who are playing games on these love app, dating apps. Sometimes it's just like a Tinder situation. Just because you on a different app from Tinder doesn't mean that people on there just trying to fuck. Okay. Um with kissing and beauty, I feel like you need to take it slow on the app. Be mindful of thirst traps with the teas and the stimulants. Basically, what you put out there is what you get. All right. So, yeah, don't don't go on there too desperate where you just like looking for love, but you have to find that balance area in there. I mean, I'm getting be careful put out there screaming it at me. Okay, love cards came out in reverse, followed by favorable outcome. So yeah, I think using a dating app will probably be better for you. because it opens up the demographic for you to find love versus just focusing on the people in your city. Makes it easier for you to have fun and relax with the dating app. Autumn coming out in reverse. What's that about? And then arrows of love. Okay, yeah. Dating app is going to work for you. Just with these two right here is just saying let go of some past hurts that you have that you still got lingering on with you. When it comes to love, I'm going to pull out this big sassy deck. What is this autumn about? 10 of Pentacles. Don't tell all your business on the app, okay? Just with these two, that's what it's saying. Don't put all of your business out there. Probably save that for a date. Telling somebody, you know, what your future plans are and all of that. Yeah. This again with the Temperance card is just saying make up some good boundaries. Hey, Angeli. Knight of Cups, Three of Swords. Yeah. When you go on this dating app, if you end up meeting a couple of duds on the app, don't take it personal. Just keep pushing. Yes, Angeli, you could be added to the list. And I need to close out this one. Angeli, I'm going to close out my list after you. You got Page of Swords and a Six of Pentacles. And be on the lookout for people looking for some money too. So do I ever get love interest, not just one night stands? Will you get anybody looking for one night stands on here? This is when you're going to have to do your research, mama, when it comes to that. Okay? So you know that you come with them with the right information. All right? You need to profile, look them up on Instagram and all of this stuff because I need to figure out how to make you a moderator for me, Yvette, because you be on it. And I appreciate you for that. And even if they come to you with wanting to be a one night stand, you have to it's okay for you to say no. You can say that's not what this want, that's not what I'm looking for. But definitely you're gonna get some offers coming your way through this. All right. And you will have some duds and you will have some love interest one. There may be one out of the ones that you get that will be looking for love. But you have to decide where you're gonna move from it with it. Okay. So by all means, please, 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 please do the dating app. But just because you're on the app doesn't mean that you're not going to run into a couple of assholes. But you just have to make sure you have your boundaries set up. Okay, Chrissy? I wish you the best of luck. I met some cool people through a dating app. I ain't going to lie. And when I ran into a couple of assholes, I just ghosted their ass. And that's what they for. All right. Bria B, you still here? And I need to add Angelique. And from there, the list will be closed. Anjali. And then it's closed after that. Hey, Bria, what's your question, Mom? Spirit say you should go for it. You should do it. But you have free will, so it's up to you, mama. Bria, you got me wanting to sing that Lil Jon song, Be a Bia. You told me my past, Mr. A only wants to come back to shack up. He hasn't reached out, but now different past people are coming out of hiding. Am I supposed to be with any of them? Even Mr. A. Ooh. I didn't mean to shake the tree. Bria, I'm sorry. I got your name, Erica. You right after Miss Glam, who is next after Bria. I'm sorry if that annoyed you, Bria, that I said Bria like that. I got that little John song in my head. Okay, so let's see. What's the energy around all these people from the past? All right. Well, god dog. Okay. With no coats on. Okay. Okay, you definitely on top. Of course, you in your element right now, dominating everything because you got people from your past coming back, and they definitely remember the good times with you. But with dress and softly, this means that you have to get into your energy of taking control of the situation. I mean, just because all of these exes is coming out of the woodwork, um, doesn't mean you have to give them all a chance. You get what I'm saying? You need to explore your options with them and see which ones are worth your time. Okay, which ones get you going. Okay, I'm sure there probably is some ones where you just like, what the hell? And then too, it could be all of that Mercury retrograde energy that we got going on right now. It always brings exes out. I have talked to at least or seen 3 of mine. Okay. And they are some that I never thought I'd hear from again. Okay. Will I pursue any of them? Mm-mm. Because I don't want to mess with what I got at home. But um you have to figure out which ones are worth your time that you can trust even moving forward with from this point on. Okay. So let's see. Let's see what all of the energy is about. And let's see if Mr. A will pop up because he's a Taurus. Page of Swords. With the Two of Swords. Mm-mm. Okay, you got the Page of Swords coming now with the Two of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. All right, mama. Child, this is crazy. Because it's like they're trying to find a way to start something new with you, but it's not really worth it. It's going to do too much damage in the end for you to start some stuff with these people. Yeah, you really need to research, get more information on these guys. They're trying to... This is definitely saying don't make any decisions yet with the Two of Swords on even being with one of them is a Leo with the Strength card coming in fast and quick in that fire energy. One of them could be, this could be A showing up too. Girl. Okay, with the Ten of Swords and the if one of them is a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or specifically a Leo, they just coming back to see if they can get that old thing back with that Ten of Swords, okay? But you need to move forward. Just because they have popped back in the picture doesn't mean that you have to pursue something with them. I feel like with this Ace of Pentacles, this is Mr. A coming back out, but meaning he's around the corner, but you really have to be careful with him with that Five of Swords coming out after him. It means like it's a victory, but you're going to end up, it's going to be a tough one, okay? Probably because you still got vibe, you got lingering feelings toward him, and so it'll be easier for you to let him in, but it's like, is it really worth it though? That's what you need to think about, okay? May have to take a break, kind of ghost these guys for a little while just to see how what they have to say, if they will continue to pursue you. Pay attention to what time they text you. All right. All right. So definitely if you take a break from talking to these guys, give them like, don't you be the first one to start the conversation. Give them a chance to talk to you, set up a date, and then from there you figure out how you want to talk to them or who you want to pursue spending more time with. Okay. You know, it's wintertime and people get lonely when it get cold. I mean, sometimes, you know, you need some... What that old man told me with his nasty self, he looked like Otis from the Boondocks, a security guard at my old job. But somehow you need a fire log in the bed next to you. Some nasty shit that some old man like to say to people sometimes. You be like, what the hell? Something that probably used to work back in the day, but it don't work no more. From one of them lines or whatever. Basically, it's getting cold and they feeling lonely and they just remembering you that type of way. But just because, even if that is their ambition or motivation for why they pursuing you, you still need to keep pressing forward with what you're doing now. Let them pursue you and come to you. Girl, you a mess. You don't want them passing by the house. Don't treat them like the Jehovah Witnesses now. But if that's what you got to do to keep your state of mind, because rule number one, you're not supposed to be knocking on my door unannounced anyway. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is look at you through the peephole and go back and turn on my TV. So yeah, let them present themselves to you. All right. So look for somebody who's going to take the initiative. That's definitely what you need anyway. And then that's the one that you should take the next step with. Okay, I'm not saying pursue a relationship altogether, but take the next step to see if they're going to come forward. Maybe it's whichever one is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, will probably make the first move, or the one that's a little more of a talkative person, the one who talks to you to the most. Look into that person. Miss Glam, keep me posted, Brie. I appreciate you coming back. Let me know what's going on. We need confirmation, validation like that. Child, I live in a gated community, but sometimes them gates be broken. That's when it gets on my nerves. But I love to live ducked off. I love me a good ducked off spot. They ain't got nothing to do with you, huh, Bria? They can keep their fire log to themselves. Miss Glam, are you here? And then Erica, you next after Miss Glam. When JW attempts to re-enter, like, what would be his intentions? Let's see. She reeks of glam. I got it. My migraine was fucking with me. That's why I couldn't really figure it out, but I got it. But I like your name, Mama. Okay. Romance. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You welcome, Bria. Anything else about JW? All right. Okay, Miss Glam. It's gonna start off with some good energy. Cause y'all definitely got something going on there. There's some lingering energy between you guys. That's for sure. All right. But with Mercy and Magical being in reverse, he has some personal issues that he needs to work on. I don't know if it's substance abuse or anything like that. I'm not saying that he is an alcoholic or a druggie. Nothing wrong with that. Everybody has their vices. I know I have mine. But in order for things to get to where the relationship would become a little more productive and happy and fun, you're gonna have to have a little bit of self-control. I know it's kind of hard because if he's fine like that, baby, I can understand. Sometimes maybe when you get around him, maybe this is you in a mercy position. You just can't. He just has that intoxicating vibe when he comes around or talks to you, to where you just can't focus. He's all up in the mix. Okay. But you need to not move so much with your heart and your hot pocket, because you need to see everything for what it is. Okay. All right. Okay. 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 All right. I'm glad I picked that up. All right. So maybe your attraction to him is making it everything is lovely and fine, but you need, with this masquerade card coming out, you need to see the facts. You need to see everything for what it is. You have to make sure that everything feels good outside of the bedroom and not just inside of the bedroom. I know what it feels like to have some nice, strong, muscular arms just wrapped all around you and stuff. I mean, my baby built like a linebacker, so I understand. I like a man with some girth. You know what I'm saying? But no disrespect to my skinny guys, because they make you feel comfortable in the hug too. I don't have any sound. I just got a text from one of my friends who's in there. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. But oh, okay, never mind. But needs to see now if he's just a social drinker, that's fine. But you need to kind of, I guess, pay attention to how he acts when he's drinking a little bit more, and look to see if that's something that you want to deal with. And then too, you figure out if you can focus and not feel so intoxicated when you around him. All right, since you got all of this magical shit going on, girl. Let's see. Let's jump into the autoactive. Okay, thank you, Ebed. Tell me about Miss. There you go. Okay, so that way, if you know, you got to make sure everything is lined up before you sleep with somebody, and then you get all of that. I mean, whether you have a condom on or not, you going, whenever you sleep with somebody, it's a soul tie, because you laying down and let somebody take control of you, and then he's allowing someone to have control of him at the same time. Okay, so it's more. It's a lot that come with them orgasms now. All right, with the Two of Cups, the attraction is definitely there between you guys. That's for sure. But again, with the Nine of Pentacles, you have to have control over yourself. You the one that has to really look to see, is there more to this relationship? All right. All right. Because you got to think about the whole picture with the World card. Okay. Make sure with the Six of Pentacles, you got to make sure that it's an even relationship. All right. Don't make it seem, don't get yourself into a position where you can't focus on other things. It's like when sometimes in relationships we can give too much of ourselves to one person. All right. We see that happen all the time. We just get so wrapped up in being in a relationship where we forget to take care of things outside of it. Like we don't even want to go to work. If they call us and say, hey, I want to spend time with you, all of a sudden we got a headache, we can't go to work. And we get too caught up in our feelings, we don't even eat sometimes, you know. Love can take a hold of you like that. Emperor card could be him, but this also could be a sign for you to, again, have control. Spirit is just telling you, baby, wait, okay? You got to figure out a way to deal with him to where he don't just take over your thought process all the time. I'm not judging, because, baby, I understand it. Lord knows I do. Woo, I do. But, Magician coming out in reverse is just saying, make sure you have everything together. Make sure that you know that you're receiving everything that you want in a relationship. Okay, Four of Cups, you don't want to be hanging out in the cold. and everything is working out the way you want, but not, you're giving too much of yourself to this thing. Okay, make sure there's some time for you to think in between y'all talking to each other and stuff, especially once y'all start sleeping with each other. With the Knight of Wands, take time out before you guys move to that level. Y'all gonna end up eventually sleeping with each other. I'm sorry, but it's gonna happen. But you just gotta make sure you have your wits about yourself when you do. Okay. And if you see, okay, this is all I can really get out of this relationship is sex, make sure that you're okay with that. So when you get up, you're not expecting something more. All right. Because y'all just can't deny how much y'all want to be with each other at the end of the day. And I think once you get a grip, once you make a decision on how you want the relationship to be with the 10 of Pentacles, once you have an idea of what you want or what you can get out of this with, is it JW? Yeah, with JW, then everything will work out fine. Okay? So you just have to hold on a little while longer so you can figure out what you want. And then after that, go for it. Erica, I'm ready for you, mama. Will I learn automation at my current job before I leave? Let's see. What kind of shuffle was that? Erica learned automation at her current job. You're welcome, Ms. Glam. Okay. Yes. Yes, you will, and it's going to benefit you at the next place. Right now, I feel like the place you at now is like this. You aggravated with it. This is definitely giving me like Dany energy from Game of Thrones. So the education is there, but it's going to help you so much at the next place. Okay, Erica, let me get some other signs. Oh, that's a card from a totally different deck, but that's okay. It could be in there. It was there for a reason. Okay. Yeah, they're going to teach it to you there because you're definitely going to need it at the next job that you go to. As a matter of fact, it's going to be a plus on your resume. And that's going to be the reason why they select you for the next place that you go to. And it's going to be your safety net. So basically, this new job your current job is setting you up for your new job, for your next job, that place that you go to. Ace of Wands coming out, Knight of Pentacles, that education coming up again. Everybody's in a transition and I'm loving it. Queen of Swords is you definitely getting the information that you need to use it somewhere else. They'll be upset about it when you leave because you but that's for your benefit. Don't let it get the best of you. Just be like, oh well. I almost want to say that was your purpose for being there, was to learn the automation. Page of Pentacles, Empress energy, and the Page of Cups. Yep, again, everything has been happening to your benefit. And there's nothing that they could really do about it. Oh, the fuck well. Transitioning from the King of Swords to the King of Swords, the epitome of getting the education that you need. So where now you can basically go anywhere that you want to be real with you. So yeah. But anything else you want to tell on, Spirit? I just want to play around with this deck, with the sass of it all. Queen of Swords in reverse is just you being in. I mean, you may be upset a little bit about leaving, but you have to move on to something else. You probably feel guilty because you like, damn, they didn't taught me how to do this and now I gotta leave, but it's just time. So there's nothing that you could really do about it because you got some new money coming in. So that's the reason why. If they ask you or question you about why are you leaving, this could be some bitch in the office that's just upset. Anything else? Spirit. Victory in the end. You have a spirit team with you that is happy and ready to celebrate. Girl, just get ready. You got to set up for a come up that's happening right now, Erica. So, mama, again, your spirit team getting you ready. 4 Cups is sometimes about depression, but you need to be just focused on the new energy that's coming in, and your spirit team is setting you up. They got your back on how things are going to fall out in place for you. So just hold on a little while longer so you can get them automation classes, and when you finish, deuces on their ass. All right, last person is Angelique. Where you at, Mom, with your question? All right. Eventually, sometime this week, I will be breaking down this live reading into individual videos for people to come by and watch it. I don't know what I'm gonna title the videos. I'm just gonna put if it's a love reading or a career reading. But if you don't want your reading to be in the sample pile, just let me know in the live or in a comment in the video at the end of the video, what have you. When the entire live post up, and I won't pull it out. Okay, so Angelique, are you here? You the last one. Woo. Yvette, have you sent a donation to me before? I see. Okay, cool. Because something's on my mind. Well, all right, guys, we about to end this live. Thank y'all for stopping by. I appreciate y'all. Y'all go to bed. It's probably 10 o'clock Eastern time, 9 o'clock my time. If this migraine is gone and I have some free time, I'm going to hop back on here on Friday. Normally, my migraines take about 2-3 days to get rid of it. So, I'll see you guys later, okay? Have a good weekend. Love y'all. Good night.